Hi guys, keep on watching Nestlabin TV.
Verses Isaiah 41 verse 10. God says, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen and help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand.
Oh,
Thank you.
do you have a hymn that you normally sing whenever you are in pain?
Okay.
So you and Nurse Patience want to maintain. Go.
It hasn't been easy. Okay.
Monto.
Dismayed, whatever betide.
So guys, we are welcome back to the episode 2 of the tennis story. Now we've known about what sickle cell whatever you want to know. Now we are entering into her personal story. They are very all of you want to know about now. I feel you do a honor. And in episode 1 you talk about a lot of things. Yes. And chair cranny who's a flyer, a bit and a safety now, and my posty, near be brave, a whole lot of issues. And then now you are here with us. What really happened?
Okay, thank you so much, Nurse Kelvin, for this question. So, as I earlier said in the episode 1, my type of sickle cell had a lot of complications in the bones. Yeah, so I happened to get one complications of the sickle cell known as avascular necrosis.
Avascular necrosis.
Okay, yeah, that was the diagnosis that I got after many episodes of the crisis and many hospitalizations, many medications.
It means I want to go to day in, day out.
Oh yeah, sure.
I heard classes so present in another hospital.
Exactly.
We want you to share those. We want to know.
Yeah, okay. Way back in nursing training, I wrote, I think, 3 of my papers in the emergency room.
Into what trials that emergency?
Yes, I was on admission. I was being hydrated, and I think the canalization was on my left hand, and I was using my right hand to just write the exams. And loved ones were around, patients, the nature, a whole lot of people.
Patients,
sure. Patient there. She's not a human, she's an angel.
She's an angel. Exactly. She has a nice eyes.
Yeah, sure.
I love her eyes. Okay, so guys, Matibi was the time that she was writing the exams in Yanona, she was being hospitalized and an award. Enti you run story no more. Enti go on. Okay. How does those surgical one you don't go to one na safety now my will be crazy
exactly. Rumors were going out there, like people even posted my flyer that I was dead. And people were mourning me, like it's a whole lot of issues. But
so let us understand.
Okay, so I can say it all started after JHS.
Okay.
Yeah. So after I completed SDA, JHS, APS in the Teshiman, I started feeling some pains in my thigh. So I just ignored it and linked to the sickle cell. That
until we school, no, then now feel pains be was.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So me who say some sharp pain. I say needle and a pin and yet but I ignored it. Yeah, I ignored it. Say, oh, so far as I'm one to 20 and can say more dear. So far as I so I didn't take it serious.
Okay.
So I journeyed on to SD Senior High School, of which I happened to be the course rep. So because there were many story buildings and course reps, names of faculty, go and pick days, go and mark days, all issues. I was pacing the steps up and down. And all those times, many things were happening in my bones that I had no idea about. So the pains worsened, and I had one mom at Bekwai who was the matron then, Malovia. So she sent me to Bekwai Municipal Hospital. Then they said I was sickle cell. So they gave me some tramadol hydrochloride. That was my first time I started taking tramadol hydrochloride. Yeah. So they gave me and they linked it to sickle cell, the same sickle cell that I linked to. Yeah, so they told me that whenever I feel the pain, I should take it.
You should take
so it became a normal routine for me whenever. And anyone that saw me on Sedas campus at our batch knew, say, you wouldn't see me a day without bandage. I was always on bandage. I was always on stockings. Now me share stockings. Now me share a cardigan. No, every day. Me so they gave me tramadol hydrochloride. So whenever I feel the pains, I take it before I sleep at the dormitory. So it became a routine thing for me. When I go, whenever I feel the pains, I'll go, they'll give it to me. So I took my mind off, say something was happening.
Was wrong.
So the pains were said I used to come home and rest. Sometimes I even do classes at TSTS and later I'll go and write exams. But what I love about God is that God doesn't make a mistake.
Okay.
We are sickle cell patients and we suffer a lot, but the brain is there. Yeah.
My brain.
Yeah, sure. Even if you don't study anything and the exams come, you still get something to write and pass.
Amen.
Yeah.
So guys, you can also be a sickle cell patient so that you can get the brains to do a lot of things because of my brain. So let's continue. So how does this surgical unit now continue?
Okay, so after I was able to write WASI and I passed everything, I came home. So one day I woke up and I couldn't walk.
You woke up then?
Yeah, I couldn't. I wasn't feeling my leg.
Like your leg wasn't there?
It was numb.
Just
I just said I wasn't feeling the leg. So I complained to my dad. My dad was so worried that what is happening to my daughter. At that time I had taken a lot of x-rays, about 36, but I didn't see anything. So my dad said, Tina, let's try another hospital. Let's go to Mount Olive Hospital in Teshima so that you see what is happening to you because you are suffering a lot. I agreed. We went to Mount Olive Hospital. We went to take an x-ray, and that is what was revealed that I had that avascular necrosis. And because avascular necrosis, say, mujana and mami ni pedrianuma, edi oxygen namuno. In Simi in a dear, I was a commissary of Emma, Enya, and Roman Yama Jumano, and Timinko. I come and say, wo adia e won kwana moja enko fabino ebe to say obi ne sa e wana ada ne ya ntina e ho femur bone no ayi esreka se na ehie no moja ne enko ho so all these pains I was feeling way back SHS no not painful way no not femur no I am renting a
bubu
yes, exactly.
What the first test
because I lived in Sickle Cell pain. I didn't.
Another time so
I was so big, I was so fat and a lot, and I think that my weight too was another thing that led to.
Okay. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue.
So after we took the X-ray and the radiographer said, "Oh, why had my dad delayed in bringing me to the hospital because he thinks I'm at the last stage of avascular necrosis." I really cried. So then I was exactly.
Oh,
yeah. So they gave us a referral letter rather to Wenchi Methodist Hospital. Yeah, we went there. I went there with my brother and my sisters. And my dad as well. No, my dad wasn't part here, my brothers and my sisters. We went there and we saw the surgeon. He's an orthopedic and spine surgeon, Dr. Balu Sibri, Wenchi Methodist Hospital. Yeah. We went and met him and he confirmed that it was avascular necrosis and it cannot be managed by medication. The last result is surgery.
Oh. Yeah. So now I say the only option on bit me
everywhere. So he came and asked my sisters and brothers that what work do they do. So my sister said teaching, my brother was a banker, a whole lot, and he said the surgery is expensive. So he mentioned the price. We initially thought it was 3,500. 35 million. Then he said no, it's 350 million in the old currency. At that time, 2020.
30,000.
Yes, 2020 then. So it was a huge money.
The 2020 no omoji 30,000.
Yeah, exactly. Drugs weren't part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, continue.
Okay. So we came home. Like that day was one of the saddest days in my life. Okay. And we sat in the car and we drove back to our hometown. So we reached the police barrier, and one of the policemen stopped us. Why are we all weeping in the car? Is someone dead? And I said, oh no, like there is something that has happened in our family. And that even policeman advised us that everything will be fine, because the way we were mourning in the car is like we sent someone to the hospital, the person is dead.
Like
we hadn't had that huge amount of money. So we went home, and it was so sad moment. My mom looked at me, she was crying that, oh, she can't see me go through all this pain. So at that time my daddy wasn't home, so my sister called my dad that this is what has happened and he should come. So my dad just came, hold my hands and told me that, Tina, so far as Mr. Jacome Metiasi, dear me, mamma catchy, Fefe say, no matter how, baby, I'm a professor, I'll just say,
I'm emotional.
So it takes everybody to be a father, but it takes a hero to be a dad. And my daddy, Mr. Jacome, is one of the.
So shout out to Mr. Jacome.
I love you so much, Daddy.
Mr. Jacome, we love
I'm
you.
very proud of you.
Mr. Jacome.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Yeah, check your one, Mr. Jacome. Continue.
Okay, so my father assured me, and I was always indoors. I used to bath in the room, do everything in the room.
Meaning said like now want to mean 19 no paso.
Yeah, sure. Bed bathing. Yeah, everything.
And everything on the
I
bed.
I had all the support from my relatives, my loved ones. Yeah, the support system was so good.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister who is a sonographer and a degree nurse always advised me. That is Mary Jacon. She always advised me because she was expert in those medical fields and everything. So I was psychologically okay.
Okay. So after that surgery, you were your family were Abusiano was able to gather all those money.
Yeah, I think after 2 months' time, my dad came to me and said, he has gotten all the money, he has paid it to the hospital already, so they have given us a booking date. I was shocked. Within 2 months, how can this old man gather such a huge amount of money? So I was so happy, and we went, all the procedures started. I signed a consent form, everything. The doctors came, asked me a lot of questions. They helped me. I was psychologically okay. They came, took me to the theater, and everything went successfully. Done.
So I don't want it to be long.
Okay.
So everything went successfully in 2020.
Exactly.
So what happened? Then in 2024, there was another problem.
I know many people will be excited, or many people will want to know what happened exactly.
Or you should shift it to episode 3.
Maybe.
Guys, so we don't want the thing to be long. So, it's the next story. Let's move to episode 3. Love you guys.